Yo, what's good? We are back with another 2K25 video, and in today's video, I'll be bringing my 6'10" lockdown to the park to show you guys just how dominant it really is. I'm guarding 1 through 5 on this build. Nobody is scoring on me. I have a 99 block and some insane offensive stats to go along with it. I mean, we get contact dunks, we're shooting consistently. We even get all of the best dribble moves for 6'10" and up players. This is really a build, a lockdown build that can do anything you want it to. It's a ton of fun, and it's a little bit different than the meta, so it's good to switch it up. I'm going to show you guys the build, the jump shot, anything else you might need, even the takeover I'm using on this build. So drop a like, drop a sub, turn the notifications on. We're still going crazy all through 2K25, and we are closing in on 5,000 subscribers, and I want to hit that as soon as possible. So go down there, hit the button, and let's get right into this video. Alright, so this is the build I will be using throughout the video. As you can see, we go with the 68 close shot, 67 driving layup, not too important. But then we have that 87 driving dunk, which will get us contact dunks on this build, along with that 85 vertical that we'll talk about again in a second. We get some insane animations for dunking on this build because we are 6'10", max wingspan, super athletic build. 81 mid-range shot is going to give us some good badges just for those catch and shoots. I even hit off the dribbles. I'm fading mid-ranges on this build. I have the jump shot for you guys in a second, and trust me, you are going to want it after you see today's video. 76 three-pointer, but with the 81 midi, the jump shots that we get and the badges, more than enough to shoot consistently, especially once you get your hot spots. In those hot zones this year, and lethal zones are absolutely crazy. You definitely want to make sure you're doing that. Go get your lethal shooter drills done. And then we have the 53 free throw. Very low, I'm not going to lie, but we don't need a ton of it. If you play rec on this build, you can still knock them down. Obviously, you won't make all of them, but it's not a huge deal. I play mostly park on this build. 65 pass accuracy, more than enough for a lockdown build. On a lot of my lockdowns, this is about the rating I have, and you still get good pass animations. I definitely don't have any complaints when it comes to that. But then we have the 74 ball handle, 68 speed with ball, gonna get us all the best dribble moves we need for our 6'10" and up players. I don't have the dribble moves for you in this video, but if you want, you can go check out Sprag or somebody else on YouTube. They're very good with those taller dribble move players. And then on to the defense, 89 interior, 84 perimeter, 84 steal, and a 99 block on this 6'10" lockdown build. This is a build that can really guard 1 through 5. You can guard point guards, you can guard centers, whoever you need to guard on the court. This build will shut them down. 89 interior is going to give you that badge, the paint patroller, that helps you with the intimidator type stops from 2K20, if you guys remember that. Either way, it's very overpowered. As long as you're near them, it kind of scares them to miss. The 84 perimeter, 84 steal, if you put on the takeovers for them, you could have a 99 of either once you have takeover, one or the other, to go with that 99 block rating, which gives us all of the legend interior defense badges. I mean, the block rating gives you a lot better contest. Not only just the contest, I mean, even if you're near people, like I was saying, it's like you have intimidator and they just miss shots when you're around the hoop. They miss way more dunks, everything like that. The defense on this build is crazy. You guys are going to see it throughout the video. 80 defensive rebound, because I want to be able to grab rebounds as a lockdown. With being 6'10", max wingspan, this 80 feels a lot higher. I mean, I'm snagging right over people's heads a lot of the time. 81 speed, 77 agility. You might think it's slow, but the takeover I'm about to talk to you about in a second is absolutely crazy and definitely boosts those stats up. Those both go pretty high after we have takeover. You'll see the exact ratings in a second. 73 strength, though, good enough to bump people, help guard on bigs. And then the 85 vertical makes us super athletic, gets us the contact animations, also helps us get way more blocks on this build. That is going to do it for the build itself, though. I have some animations to show you guys, and then we will get into our gameplay. And here's the takeover. As you can see, it's called Slice, and once you have it, you get +7 driving dunk, +7 speed, and +7 agility, which is going to make us fly around the court on our 6'10" build. I mean, having speed that high well in takeover makes me feel as fast as anybody else running around the court. I love having that takeover, and it helps with our contact dunks. There's definitely takeovers that help you more with defense, but I wanted the speed and agility that came with this one, so this is what I went with. Feel free to switch it up if you do end up making this build. But let's check out the jump shot real quick. And here's the jump shot I'm using. Jonathan Isaac, Alec Len, and Baluba on push. Maximum speed, 49% Alex Len, 51% Baluba. You guys are going to see how many shots I'm hitting throughout the video. I really like this jump shot, and it feels super consistent for these taller builds with lower ratings. So that is what I'm rocking with. Let's get into this gameplay. So I had to come out to the park today to show you guys just how crazy this build is in online park. You saw my rec game where I dropped 40 on this build, but we're out here streaking up today, playing defense, out on the break, contact dunks with the meter. You really don't see anybody this big playing with a 7-foot inside center. I'm getting that lane steal there, but playing on a build like this in the park is something you don't see very often. Another lane steal, but I had to come out here, show you guys a new unique style that not a lot of people are playing on. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know I'm usually on my 6'4" lockdown. Look at this green. I love that jump shot. But I was saying, like you see, normally I'm on my 6'4" lockdown if you watch my other videos. But today, bringing this 6'10" out, it's just a different way to play, and it's a ton of fun. I definitely like switching up the game style. If you guys have the opportunity to, make sure you're trying other builds this year because it makes the game feel so fresh. Especially when you're in a build like this that's so versatile. I mean, I'm getting contact dunks. I'm shooting consistently. I'm getting chased down LeBron blocks. Come on, flopping out of bounds. An absolutely insane block. Like I was saying, I mean, I'm guarding 1 through 5 out here, throwing lobs. But being able to just guard the point guard, go down and guard the center. I don't even have my badges maxed in this video. I think they're still on Hall of Fame, not even legend maxed out yet. Here, I'm going to hit the screen, pop out to the right wing. Point guard's going to find me wide open, knocking that down. 2 for 2. I have not missed a 3 in this game. I mean, you guys saw it in the intro. I only have a 76 rating. Wide open in the corner, knocking it down again, and I have heat check. I'm telling you guys, I knew you were going to want this jump shot after you saw what I was doing out here. Another chase down, but that's what I'm talking about, intimidator. I'm just near him, and he misses the shot. I didn't get a block or anything like that, but I'm close to him while he's trying to dunk, and I have such good interior and block that it makes me make him miss. I am chasing that one down though, and I'm out on the break dunking that. I absolutely love how the dunks look on the 6'10" builds this year. It just makes you look so athletic. And now that I'm in Takeover, you see me flying down the court with another chase down block. I'm getting up and down the court faster than the people on the other team, fading that 3, and I can't knock it down with heat check. If it would have been catch and shoot, I definitely would have hit it, but I could not get the fade to go. Point guard's gonna hit a 3 in the corner to end that game. Like I said, we're streaking up out here, same court, just dominating anybody that comes out here. And here we are again on defense. I'm trying to pick up the point guard, but the point guard's not taking the ball up, so I'm back to the shooting guard, full court pressing, bumping this dude. I mean, look at the defense. He's a guard, and I'm just bumping him repeatedly on a 6'10". A lot of people are in my comments on my last video about this build saying I would not be able to keep up, or I was too slow, this and that. But I'm telling you right now, the speed and agility is more than enough. Backdoor cut, dunking that one. That is a big advantage I saw in this build compared to the 6'4s. Gonna end up hitting this corner 3 back over to the point guard, knocking that down on the wing. But that's a big advantage I see with these builds over the 6'4 lockdowns, is that you can back cut out of the corner. It's such a free dunk every time because most of the time you have a little tiny point guard on you and you are just dunking on his head every single time. My guy wasn't playing to start this game, but like I was saying, a lot of times it's just a little tiny point guard in the paint. You're dunking right over his head. And even my 6'4" lock that has dunk on it, I think I have like an 80 or an 84 on that build. And even though I have it, this build dunks way more consistently just because I'm so tall with such a long wingspan. Guarding a 5'9" here, and he does end up stunning me, but I jump. It's still wide open, but just being near him, I'm telling you, that makes a difference. Then I'm out on the break, laying it right over his head. He's too little. Look at this. Comboing up on the 6'10", trying to dunk it home on the center, but he can't get it to go. Ends up taking me out of my meter dunk, and then I kick it out to the corner to my point guard, who knocks it down. We're up 14-12 at this point. I switch off to the corner, but I'm jumping all the way from the free throw line, getting a moderate contest on that 5'9" point guard. Being able to get these good block animations is so nice on these taller build. Point guard gonna sidestep, hit a 3 there, and then put my dribbling moves on display here. Step back, cross, end up going to dunk right on the center, between the legs, greening that one, giving us a 19-12 lead. And then I'm gonna go backdoor, like I said, on that little tiny point guard again, finish the game. This was a 3-game streak after we had to step off a couple times because we were streaking up too high and nobody would step on. As you can see, my build's still a bronze tier. I mean, I really haven't been playing it all that much, but bringing it out to the park today, it's a ton of fun, and you guys will definitely be seeing more gameplay on this one. I'm absolutely loving the lockdown builds this year, so anytime I can get gameplay on my lockdowns, I am more than happy to do it. With that being said, go ahead and drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment letting me know what you thought of this video right before you head out, and I will catch you in the next one.